This episode is brought to you by Off-Axis Paint. From custom painted helmets to replica helmets to visors, t-shirts, hoodies, and more, visit shopoffaxis.com and use promo code RACEREADY10 for 10% off at checkout. One more time, that's shopoffaxis, AXIS.com, and use promo code RACEREADY10 for 10% off all apparel. Now enjoy this week's episode of the Race Ready Media Podcast.
Race fans, are you ready? You wanted the best, you've got them four abreast. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaw Sprint Car Series.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Race Ready Media Podcast. I'm your host, Hunter. I got Dev, Renfro, and Weston with us again, as per usual. A lot to talk about. Ohio Speed Week's going on right now. F1 raced. The Outlaws raced. I think everyone raced. So I think, didn't they just get done with Midget Week in Illinois, right?
Indiana.
Or Indiana Midget Week, excuse me.
Buddy rain out
Sorry,
week.
Buddy rain out week, yeah.
And
But
now they're into Western Storm, which is another kick
Eastern
ass.
Storm.
I thought it was called Eastern Storm.
Eastern. Yeah.
I'm Western. You're
Western, he's Eastern. Okay. But
Yeah.
before we get into anything, let's get some introductions out of the way. Let's start with Dev, as usual. What's up, Devy? How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Had a pretty decent weekend. We beat up on some high school kids in indoor soccer.
Yeah, we did.
Other than that, it's just been a chill week. Me and Jenny's third, been together for 3 years tonight. It's been a crazy journey, but here we are 3 years later, still.
what the hell was she thinking?
Dude,
I
I'd
don't
still
know,
ask
man.
for that. Like, I don't understand, but
Out of all the people,
Hey,
she
coming
chose
up
you.
on 3 years next week.
Damn.
oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, you guys
I mean,
started like right after. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Next Wednesday.
Yep. But yeah,
me and Pamela have been coming up on 24 years here soon.
me too. Pamela.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dev, you played. You filled in keeper this week. You made some great saves. You made the good saves, and some got by you.
Kept-
But I mean, you made the saves you had
Kept
to
the
make.
team in it, so
Absolutely.
yeah. It's funny because like in high school, I obviously played soccer in high school, so I was just kind of messing around one day at practice, grabbed our varsity goalie keeper's gloves, jumped in net, and I stopped a lot of shots, and the coach was like, would you consider like being backup or like something? I'm like, nah, I kind of like playing the field too much, and was messing around at Shields one weekend, found the keeper gloves that I have. I bought them. They were like 45 or $50 or whatever. Bought them, showed up to practice, and the JV kid wasn't at practice. So they'd put me in net with the varsity defense in front of me, but facing the varsity forwards. So like I'm facing like legit shooters,
Yeah.
and I was stopping everything. And they're
Snipers.
like, you like seriously need to consider being like
Definitely.
second string. And I'm like, no thanks.
I'm good.
And so that's about all the experience I got for goalkeeper, and then it's funny, we played a pretty legit high school team. Like I think from what I was hearing is like those kids make a run for state every year, and I allowed only 9 in, but that was more than enough to get the seal to win. So
I got the
not
W.
a bad night.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was super funny whenever after the game we were talking with you, me, Gordon. We were talking. You had to make sure that you let him know that, hey, this guy's never played goalie before, and he's
Yeah,
just
so,
working you guys.
Gordon Bombay.
No,
No.
no, not Gordon Bombay.
It's just typical high schooler stuff. Like I show up to take my cleats and stuff off. It's just me, and they're all like, oh yeah, man, I had a hat trick and 4 assists. And the other kid's like, oh, I had 2 goals and 5 assists, yada, yada, yada. And then Hunter and Gordon walk over, and I'm like, I'm loud as shit. But like, I'm getting sick and tired of these kids. And I'm like, hey, I'm never filling in for a keeper ever again. Like that's some bullshit. And they're like, no, like you played great. So then, like, later on, I told them, like, hey,
Yeah.
that's why I said it. Like, they were running their mouth. And then we get to the parking lot, and they're like, bro, those guys are such tryhards, yada yada. I'm like, you lost a bunch of old guy, like
Yeah.
older guys.
A
Shut
bunch of old
up.
men,
That low key
basically.
sounds fun. I wonder if there's anywhere around here I can go play.
I don't know.
I want to kick a ball in a child's face.
Yeah, there was a couple
Oh,
that
okay.
happened. Didn't really go off the face, went off the head. It was, I mean, it's a
Yeah.
fun
Yeah, it's called
time.
that's called a header. Huh?
No, I'm not, it wasn't meant to be a header. There was like a legit kicked it and it hit the dude's head like with ill intent. But yeah, no, it was a fun time. We got a game this weekend, doubleheader next weekend, so it's super fun.
The Race Ready Media soccer team.
Shit, might as well be. But yeah, so glad you're here, Dev. Glad you had a good week. Glad you play goalie for us. You know, hopefully get you out in the field next weekend, or this
Hopefully.
weekend. But
Glad you have a girlfriend.
yeah, glad you have a girlfriend. Yeah,
Three long years.
3 long years.
What's it like?
We're not gonna
Don't
talk
answer
about it.
that.
We're not gonna talk about it. So Renfro, how was your week, buddy? Let's move on. How was your week, buddy?
Oh, what happened? What happened?
You worked and played
We're
golf.
recording on Thursday again, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my
I don't
fault.
think I really did anything last weekend. Played some golf yesterday. Struggling to hit the ball good right now, but part of it. I had junior golf this morning, so I got to teach a bunch more little kids how to play golf. It wears you out, but I enjoy it. It's fun. We finally got them out on the course, played 3 holes. Took them an hour to play 3 holes, but that's besides the point. Yeah, just living the dream, watching some racing in the evenings, working, playing golf. It's U.S. Open week, another major, so lots of golf going on right now in my life.
Did you see the video of Phil Mickelson, like whenever he was walking to the first tee box or something,
Yeah,
they
and
were playing
the
the
money song.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like hell.
Yeah, I think Renfro said it last
Dude,
week.
he
that
looks so bad.
looks-
We were watching the LIV deal last week at work, and one of my coworkers looked at me. He's like, "Dude, Phil looks rough," and I was like, "Yeah, he looks bad." But oh well, he's out there chasing the bag and not giving
He's
a
chasing
rat's
the
ass
bag.
how he shoots. So.
He's chasing the bag just to gamble it all away.
Oh, well,
Yep.
you'll have that. I mean, that's what it is.
Very relatable.
Very relatable. But last but not least, Weston, how was your
Hi.
week, buddy?
Yeah, it was busy.
Real busy, like
Lots-
work-wise?
Work wise, cow wise, racing wise, life wise. Yeah.
Just a busy
There's
week.
I was gonna say that I'm not very exciting. I go to work and I come home.
Me
And that's
too.
it.
Me too. It's okay. I mean, I play a little bit of hockey here and there, a little bit of soccer, but about it. But yeah, we
I'm gonna say the Rangers won and the Warriors are about to win. So they Warriors won me a bet, so that's good.
that's good deal. The Avalanche, excuse me, are up 1-0 on the Lightning, so that's pretty cool. At least talking about it for me. I like talking hockey, but yeah, my fault that we're recording again on a Thursday because hockey took priority on Monday, which is
That's
when
not
we
your
usually
fault.
record.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I said it was my fault. It's all my
Do you
fault.
want to explain to him? Do you want to explain to him? No. Do you want to explain what happened to him on Tuesday? Because this isn't your fault. Like this is just like
So
like this we had an uh-oh moment.
we
with Hunter.
did had an uh-oh moment with me on Tuesday. I work, so I'm a delivery driver and I'm outside a lot, in and out of, building, stuff like that. But same as Dev. And so there's a heat wave going through Oklahoma. It was like 110 or something on Tuesday, like heat index wise. And
It's been like that all week.
yeah, and I didn't drink enough water on Tuesday, and I went into dehydration, and like my body was in shock, and I kind of just passed out, and
My guy froze. He ain't moved for 40 minutes.
yeah, it was the Windows XP power down sound.
Down.
Whenever as soon as I sat down at home, it was and I was out. But yeah, and then I woke up at like 9 o'clock or something. Was like, yeah, boys, I'm dying.
Yeah, we can't record tonight. So,
That's
no.
the worst. It
It's on
happened to
games,
me
so.
one time. I got super dehydrated and like I went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you're just really dehydrated. You need to drink some water and some Gatorade, eat some crackers. And I was like, all right. So I tried to drink like a little mini Gatorade on my 20-minute drive home. I took 2 drinks, puked it, and my mom's like, yeah, we're going to the ER. So I
Yeah.
sat in the ER for like 6 hours while they just pumped fluids in me.
Mhm. Yeah, luckily, oh, Rocky.
Get him out of there.
Rocky's making noise. He wanted to be on the podcast, but
Yeah. Renfro, grab him.
but yeah, no. Luckily, my aunt's a nurse, and she got me on an IV the next day just to make sure I had more fluids in me. So we're all good now.
Well, we're glad you're. We're glad you're alive.
Thanks.
What's your
appreciate it.
water to Mountain Dew intake ratio? Is it 2 to
Probably
1?
Probably like 35-1 as he takes a sip of one.
It's like
Not very good. Not very good.
I was just wondering. I'm like, dude, like we both know it's hotter than shit outside. And I looked out the door of the van. I'm like, I drank like 5 to 6 bottles of water today. And like, how much did Hunter actually drink? Because I'm probably out in it a little bit longer than you. Like
Yeah,
we're both
I mean-
out in it, but I'm working 10-hour days and Hunter's probably doing like
I mean, I'm only
6
working
hours.
8. I'm only 8, but yeah, I work 8.
Hell, I had junior golf today from 8 a.m. to 1 or 12,
No.
and the heat index was 109, and I was about ready to give up and tell these kids to go whack away and not supervise them.
Don't bother me none.
God, dude, the days like the dog days of like summer, like whenever you're racing, like in the middle of like just June or July, you got like 2 layers of Nomex on, like in your suit. God,
Yeah, it's
that
it's
sucked. I would always, what I would always do is I'd get like a big like chunk of ice from the cooler and I just stick it down my suit, but like eventually like it would work its way down like to the bottom of my leg, so like I'd be in the car like there's just like a big chunk of ice like next to my ankle, like my left ankle, and I'm like trying to push the brake, but I've got like ice on right there.
That's awesome.
And then he hits a parked car.
And it's parked car, yeah. Or Brad Best
Hunter,
spins
did
out in
you-
front of him.
That
Yeah,
Did you feel my fire suit after Humboldt that Sunday afternoon?
Oh yeah,
show?
yeah. It was
Dude,
drenched. Yeah,
soaked.
Yeah.
Completely. Like you could touch
Could-
the back
yeah.
of it, and
Could
like you.
have rang it out. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nasty.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny on Saturday. Like it was super hot, and obviously my dad was racing, and he goes up in the trailer after his heat, and because he knows that I see you. Because he goes up like after his heat, he locked into the A or whatever. Because he went like 6-1 or something.
fuck
And-
yeah, Brad Best.
Hell yeah, Brad Best.
Yeah.
But so he locks in or whatever and goes up, takes his suit off. And everyone
Nice.
every time, and he always does this during the summer, but then every time like someone always catches him was like, "Are you done for the night?" It's like, no, it's just hotter than shit out here. I don't want to be in a fire suit longer
Just
than I have
walking around
to.
in my suit, yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone else is walking around in their suits. They're all just like, and everyone's like, "Are you done for the night?" No, it's just hot. Like, why would I want to be in a fire suit longer than I have to?
Brad's walking around in flops and some Nike Elite shorts. And then he goes and gets ready for the
He
feature.
was. He went and took the redraw in like street clothes. It was really funny.
Nice.
It was
Brad
in
Best
some
moment.
in some flops and like some like shorts and a t-shirt. Like, but
Hard.
Best moment.
Brad Best moment. But anyways, Renfro, did you
Anyway.
actually have something to say, or you just raised your hand just cause?
I was clapping
Oh.
because he did so good in his heat race.
Yes. Well, he ended up winning
Yay,
that.
Brad.
Ended up winning that night too. So
I can clap again.
clap again. Yeah, it was pretty.
Oh,
funny.
he actually clapped.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. How do you do that?
You
Reactions.
come down to the
Oh,
reactions.
here we go.
Yeah. There it is,
Yay.
right there. Yay.
Anyway,
we're off topic already to start here, but so let's just jump into it. Let's start out with the with Ohio Speed Week this week. It's actually, I didn't realize how long of a Speed Week this was, because it's like, what, I think Dev said 9 races.
Yeah, it's 9 straight.
Absolutely
It's-
not.
But like, so I mean, yeah, it sucks. But dude, like, I kind of dig it. I mean, a lot of the Ohio people come together as one like whole team. Like I saw on Twitter the other day, some guys like grabbing a shit ton of ice. He's like, I bought 300 bottles of water, 200 bottles of Gatorade. Drivers, come help yourself. Like,
Yeah.
we all know it's hotter than hell outside, and it's not pleasant for either a driver or a crew member. But I mean, you see people like that all through Ohio Speed Week saying like, hey, like, I got water. People like, hey, like, I got cases of brake clean tonight for teams. Like, come help yourself. Like, dude, like, the Ohio community, as much as we all talk shit on them, how their tracks suck, but dude, they are probably the purest fans out there as far as racing wise.
I don't even think it's necessarily their tracks suck. They just always forget to water them or don't water them enough. It tends to
blows
take
dust.
rubber, get dusty a lot, but
So the only good Ohio track is Eldora.
they've
Yeah,
they've had some decent races this week, but
Atomic was pretty bad boy last night. So in Ohio Speed Week, is it like the locals versus like the All Stars, or is it like
Pretty much,
that's
yeah.
kinda
Like,
basically,
figured.
you got like Cole Duncan,
Chris Andrews,
Cole
Cap
Macedo.
Henry, Cole Macedo.
Byron Reed. I think that's his name, right? Well, I don't know if he's running 410s anymore.
There's another one. It's
Yeah,
like
same.
it's like Mites or something like that, or
Mints.
Mints.
Yeah.
Mints.
Who's in the 11 in?
Oh my God.
I can't remember.
It used to be Buddy, and now it's
That's
somebody
right.
Well,
That's right.
But-
That's right.
So yeah, so that's another thing. Like, that family that runs that car, dude, like that, the wife of the team like washes like 12.
Like she washes like everyone's uniforms.
every night, dude. Like, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so. Whenever my dad first started running for Dave Mack, it was like him, this guy Raymond, Cannon, Jace, Elizabeth, like a bunch. There was like 7 or 8 of them, like running out of like, 2 trailers or whatever. And my mom every week would like take home all the fire suits and wash them for everybody. It was like, but so same thing, just like that, like, just like the kindness of people's hearts. You just like, here, I'll just do this just because you guys need it done. You got 9 nights of racing to go, like. Super. It's really cool to see. I mean, even though Ohio gets a lot of shit talked on them for their tracks and whatnot, but
Ohio's not a real place.
Ohio's not a real place. But I mean,
They're in the top.
It
50.
really is. It's just a joke.
They're in the top 50 for best states in America.
They are in the top 50. Yeah.
Take that back.
But yeah, I mean, so I'm interested to see, and then so Dietrich won.
Here's the thumb down on that joke. Hang on.
So Dietrich won on Monday, or not Monday, whenever the
So
first night was.
So far, it's Double D, PPM, Wise,
Sebi.
Peck, Seabell, Peck again, and then Sunshine just pick up the
tonight.
win tonight.
And where were they at tonight?
Waynesfield.
Waynesfield.
Can we talk about Sunshine's dick broom?
His what?
His mustache. His mustache. It's called a dick broom.
Oh, okay, never heard it called that, but
Yeah,
I got
neither.
flamed in the group chat for calling him. This is asking if I was Miles Teller because it looked like a
Yeah,
decent
don't you
stash.
ever make that comparison.
Looked
again.
like a decent stash. Sorry.
No. Yeah, I was
Doesn't-
gonna say no. We are gatekeeping Miles Teller.
It does. It does. I do like the stash.
I like the
it's
stash, too.
different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm always fans of some good cookie dusters. Blake
Absolutely.
Hahn, his
Blake
pretty
Hahn does have a
nasty.
nice
Dylan
stash,
Ito has a sick cookie duster. Isn't I think it's who it is.
Dylan Ito.
Dude, he's got
Yeah.
a mad cookie duster on him. I saw him one night at I-44.
Shelly Bowl.
No,
Oh.
I-44 for some speed week, I think, or it might have been the
Oh,
Turnpike.
Turnpike.
Turnpike. Yeah, sick cookie duster. I was standing next to him. I leaned over.
His family owns this like huge strawberry farm in California.
I was standing next to him up in like turn 2, like on like the railing, and I said, "Bro, your mustache is unreal." He said, "Thanks." I said, "You're welcome." But
Shout out to the Kreisel family for their mustaches as well.
again,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna
Richard
talk
and
about
Riley,
that. Riley.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Since we're on that topic,
Anyway.
but
You can't bring up a mustache without bringing up a Kreisel.
absolutely
No.
not. They got sick cookie dusters over there, but
And they still have
Anyway.
2 nights to go. They go to Lima Land and then Portsmouth.
Do they not go to Eldora anymore?
No.
Portsmouth's like 20,000 to win.
Is it really?
Dude, the
Yeah.
All-Stars, that's so.
Oh God.
No, I'm just like, if you didn't want to run the Outlaws, I would definitely run the All Stars. Like the money they put out for shows is unreal.
Well, and the travel is so much easier with the All Stars. I feel like
Yeah,
they
'cause
they
they're
stay up
just-
in like the eastern part of
It's
like the state,
Ohio,
Pennsylvania.
PA, and then they have a whole like swing through Missouri, but that's worth your time if you're not just going for like one weekend. Like,
Yeah,
they have like a
Yeah.
whole Missouri Speed Week.
Yeah.
they don't
Lake
go all
so they-
over.
Ozark,
yeah.
I-70. Then they go to Knoxville.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say the only reason they did the Thunder Through the Plains deal was just because like they needed like everyone was hurting because of COVID,
Yeah.
and like none of the tracks in Ohio could race. So that's the only reason they did that for anyone who wants to make a point.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like I enjoy all the different tracks that the Outlaws go to, but like All Stars, if you're want to run like a 410 series, I think that's probably the series for you. And like, cause I mean, you get the same guys in the Outlaw Tour every year with a couple like new additions every year, but that's really taxing on a team. Like if you don't have like the budget or like the, like the, I guess really the budget to
or
travel all over.
the want to
That-
just to
the-
go.
or the want,
freaking-
yeah.
Yeah. The whole
If you want to just like
country.
live your life on the road,
Yeah, it's. I mean, but as far as like series go, I mean, the All Stars, pretty nice.
Yeah, like after they go to Portsmouth, I'm looking at the schedule right now. They go to Silver Cup at Lernerville. It's 25 grand to win.
But don't they share that with the Outlaws too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
And
that a
then-
shared? Is that co-sanctioned?
I think
I
it's.
think.
I think it's
Yeah.
co-sanctioned.
And then they go to Ransomville in New York, and it's 12 grand to win. Like,
All like the shows that are like gonna push you away from like where they're normally at, I feel like pay pretty good to win.
yeah. When
Yeah.
they come to I-70, it's 26,000.
I mean,
Are they gonna run? Are they running Sedalia again this year?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
I-70. We almost lost a friend there. Oh
I was
man,
gonna say
poor Riley.
Don't
his
bring
ghost
that
is
up.
there.
Okay, we won't bring that up, but
Okay,
My,
we'll bring Knoxville up. How about that?
yeah, bring up
Transition-
Knoxville.
transition.
Transition. Okay. So they
anyway.
so Outlaws were at Knoxville for the Brown L. Always a pretty good race. I mean,
Okay.
but yeah. So Knoxville, it's a Brown L. I mean, pretty good both nights. I thought. I mean, thought it was pretty good racing. You saw, I
Brent
thought-
Marks was operating on the bottom Friday
Dude,
night. Oh my
Perfect
god!
night.
operating. Yeah,
Well, I
he.
mean,
yeah, he
The
was
moisture
perfect.
patch on the bottom was like a car and a half wide.
True, but I mean,
Schumacher
Okay,
came out of
Gavin.
nowhere and had a good run, though. Like,
he
Not
did.
really operating if it's easy to do.
Okay.
Well, he
but-
was the one that was hitting it the best all night, Devin.
Started on the pole.
He put himself
He
in
put
position
himself in
to
a
start on
position
the
to be on
pole,
the pole,
Devin.
Yeah. Okay.
You
well,
go hit the bottom.
What I
Okay,
what
The
I
only thing you're hitting is tractor tires. Dork.
that's fine.
torque.
dork.
I'm sorry, Devin.
This is a hostile environment tonight.
I know it's been bad. It's been bad all night.
I just like that
We've
there
been
was-
really chirping each other.
We have been. It's actually all right, but there was two non-outlaw winners. I thought that was really nice to see. It was
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of it like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
Marks and Brownie. Blackjack
Yeah.
finally got him one with the Outlaws again. It's been forever. I feel like.
Yeah. and then
Was that
he
his first Knoxville win with the Outlaws?
No.
Like his first like
No.
win against the Outlaws at Knoxville, or no?
No, but
Okay,
it's
I
been
don't-
it's been a while since
He's
he
won a prelim night at Nationals, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't count the prelim nights as like
it's just
outlaw
that's
wins.
just show
Like,
up points.
Yeah, that's just show up. Like they count the final,
So-
like the final night is like.
I
the-
guess if
like,
it's a
you get,
prelim
like,
night, you
4
only
points.
race half the field anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll probably choke come
Anywho.
national time. So
I mean,
Yeah,
he
something
always
break
does,
or
unfortunately.
he'll mentally get in his head. And
Death, taxes, Brian Brown.
Choking
Screwing
at
up.
the Nationals. But so
Yeah.
you know what? Since we're on the topic, let's do an early pick for the Nationals. Who do you guys got as far as your too early pick for the Natties?
The guy who finishes first.
it's
Okay.
hard to tell right now. I mean, there's still like
Yeah, but that's your too early. It's a too early pick. Let's go, man.
Brad Sweet.
Nah.
do you want like
Oh,
do you want a legit one?
you
or
just
do you
said
want-
give me a pick.
No, no,
Or
no,
do
no,
you
no, no,
want-
no, no. It's a fine pick. I'm just saying, like, that's not my pick.
Do you want me to give you kind of like a dark horse that probably has got a good shot, but I mean, nobody's gonna really pick him, or
Yeah, let's hear it. What's up?
Brent Marks.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one.
I mean, he's good on half miles. I mean, I was dogging on him. He really did look very strong Friday at Knoxville, but I don't know. I mean, it's 50 long laps come Saturday, so a lot can happen too. So
Yeah,
Unless it was like last year and everyone just rips the bottom.
dude, last
well,
year sucked.
it also rubbered up too.
Yeah, last year sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Almost
got
almost
Macedo.
got popped in the mouth leaving the stands that night
You did. Yeah.
Why?
because I said that was the worst fucking 410 race I've ever seen. And somebody's like, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "It rubbered
Rubbered
up."
up. Yeah.
No, it didn't. Kyle Lewis is the man. I said, "No, dude.
Shut
Like
up.
you don't know what you're fucking talking about."
The guy was probably 37 bush lights in. It's okay.
Probably, yeah.
But
It
I-
sounds about Iowa.
I don't know. I got Macedo. I think, he's been good this year. He's had some
If Macedo doesn't like run into someone on his prelim night again.
again. Well, it is what it is.
Dude,
Basin might not be a bad pick either.
Schuhart might not
Yeah.
be a bad pick. I mean, I feel like he always gets in his own head at nationals, though. I mean, like, he's good there. We all know he can run good there. It's just like for whatever reason at nationals, he like always fucks up his prelim night or something. Like
He's
ends come from the
he's
back.
only good there when he starts 23rd.
Yeah, apparently.
yeah, like he's got
'Cause he
he's got to have
started
motivation to go to the
relatively-
front.
He started relatively up front last year, right? And he went backwards.
Yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah, he did. It
Mhm.
He
was
started like 8th.
it was
I
like
think.
3 years ago or whatever. He went 23rd to second, right?
Yeah.
Can
he
I have
came
another
out of-
prediction?
Yeah, go
Came
ahead.
out of Hard Knocks.
Sheldon. I think Sheldon will have a good nationals this year.
I think he'll have a good nationals. I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll probably. I think he'll probably finish top 10.
He'll run
keep-
top three in his prelim night.
He's had to come out of the B the last 2 years.
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he damn near missed it last year.
He did.
That is right. Yeah,
If,
that's right.
if
did.
gravel can keep a motor together,
I don't
But
think
Gravel's already
I,
won one.
I think Gravel's not washed, but I think he's like kind of ran his course.
Yeah, I've
he was
Personally.
leading last year and blew up.
Was
Did he? He didn't blow up again, did he?
Tatters 2 years ago.
Wait, I know
No,
he
that's-
blew. He
this was
blew.
a-
No, he blew up in the CJB car.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was on his
he-
perfect. That
He
was
blew
on
up in the
perfect.
big game too, or the 2 car too.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
remember that. Was
Wait,
it?
I don't
Was it
remember
the
this.
actual, or was it Saturday, or was
He
it
Blew
prelim?
up out of 4. I don't know. Let me research.
Hold on, he blew up
I
out
think
of
this
4
was
in the
tw- this is-
CJB car too.
This is
Yes.
2017. Yeah.
Yeah, he blew up in the same spot twice.
Yes.
I don't.
I remember him.
didn't-
I remember him blowing
I don't
up like
remember this.
right outside, like right in front of like the on-off gate, coming out of 4.
It is.
That was
Knoxville.
2017. Yeah.
Yeah,
Knoxville's a motor eater.
it is.
Yeah.
but I love that.
Dude,
cup, by the
Friday
way.
night. I'm surprised. You mean the team that's going to play in just a literal barn?
Yeah, that's
That's fine.
sick.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Who
I want to go
cares?
to
The
an
Yotes-
Arizona game now.
The Yotes are a joke.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
fine.
Anyway.
But so while I was looking up the All-Star stuff, and I realized, well, I mean, I knew they were at Ohio Speed Week. It kind of made me wonder, like, why doesn't the Outlaws do anything like that?
Because they race 90 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you could cut, like, dude, you're telling me you want to watch them go to some piss on racetrack in like bumfuck Idaho or Colorado?
dude.
Or would you rather watch them go to like 5 racetracks that are like legit and just watch them just kick the piss out of each other all week?
Get rid of the northern leg of the tour or whatever. Get rid of that because there's
Yeah, like the
and go and do
like
like,
the
a
2 or
PA
3 weeks
speed
after
week.
Knoxville suck. Yeah.
Well, so I actually did quite a bit of research. I kind of mapped something out to where it would be very doable.
Really?
Do you want to hear it?
Yes, I do.
Dodge City.
Kansas.
Yep.
Okay.
Wichita. or 81 Speedway.
No, absolutely not. I am the
Just shut the
biggest
hell
hater
up,
of
Weston.
81. I'm
Weston,
sorry.
you hate everything.
81 sucks.
If you prep it right, it's not a bad track.
Agree to
It's
disagree.
never
Continue.
been prepped right.
Okay. Agree to disagree. Continue.
So then Sedalia.
Okay.
Throw a half mile in there. Yeah.
You can go to US 36
Or Lake Ozark.
or yeah. I put Jefferson City or I-70. Is that the same place or no?
No,
Just
Jefferson
it-
City's in Nebraska, isn't it?
Jefferson
No.
City, Missouri doesn't have a racetrack.
Okay, so then
Okay, so
I-70,
I-70.
and then Knoxville, Huset's.
I
Can
mean,
I make a
so
suggestion?
like a Midwest like speed week.
So your longest trip is gonna be from I-70 to Knoxville because it's like 3 hours, and then Knoxville to Huset's is 4. Other than that, it's 2.5 hours.
So like a Midwest speed week. What just happened? Oh, you raised your hand. I was like, why did this just switch on me?
Hey, just so you guys know, gravel went up in smoke with 19 to go in last year's
last
race
year?
feature.
Was he
okay.
leading?
Okay, so he blew up, but he wasn't leading.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
But he was
Okay.
running
That did happen. I do remember that.
Top
now.
Okay.
five.
Oh yeah. I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but Devin, instead of 81, could we maybe throw Meeker in the mix?
But that's out of the way.
That's
Going the wrong way.
I wish they would do more in Oklahoma. I mean, all they ever want to do is come to Lawton. Why can't they go to Meeker?
Meeker's just not. Meeker needs more seats, and they just need to update the facility a little bit better. That's
Fair
what I've heard.
Fair enough.
Lawton ain't
And
any
it-
better.
No. Yeah, Lawton's a shithole.
Oklahoma
Lawton
just
sucks.
needs a new fucking sprint car track.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Meeker is the place. Meeker's the place.
Okay, well then
Meeker's
can we
just-
upgrade?
shit, I
Can we
went to the
upgrade
All-Star show
Meeker?
there.
So we can
Yeah, I
get
was
like
gonna
a
say, they're-
woo show here.
They're trying. Trust me, I know they're trying.
Okay, well that's
Because
good.
every year it gets just a little bit better. Just a
Good.
little bit better.
Okay, well, yeah.
I don't know why the All-Star race should have been like the All-Star race helped like really like kickstart like people like wanting the Outlaws like to really come to Knoxville to Meeker, but they just need just a little bit more just upgrades, and they're gonna keep on doing it. Hopefully they get a little bit more money because they updated the scoreboard. They've updated everything. Like, I mean, you've been there, Hunter. Like,
Yeah.
it gets better every year.
I mean, yeah.
It was my favorite track. I loved racing there.
I mean, excuse me. That All-Star race when they went there, it was like one of the best races of the season.
It was the best race of the
still
season.
goes
Still
down
one
as the best race that the All-Stars
was
have
it?
ever put on. Yeah,
Really?
Dude,
like,
that's the best race I've ever seen.
at the end of the year, that was the most watched All-Star highlight video.
Well, I mean, so obviously it puts on a good show. So, you know,
Anyone from the World of Outlaws, go to Meeker, cowards.
Yeah, cowards.
Unless your name's Greg, he doesn't like that place.
Greg who? Oh,
Stump.
Stump. Oh, I
Greg.
forgot about that. I forgot about that story.
God
I forgot.
dang.
I'm wearing the hat right now. I forgot about that story. That's my bad. Sorry, Greg. That's funny.
Go watch the highlight reel, Greg.
Yeah.
It's
It
better.
was
Trust
badass.
It's
us.
better now. Trust us. It's better now. But
Anywho,
Anyway,
so
Where they at?
what's
Where they at
next?
now?
The
The Outlaws.
I think
Where
the
they go next?
Outlaws go. Are they not? Didn't they just say they went up to Silver Cup? They're going up to Lernerville.
No.
Is that,
Renfro's got the open computer.
Beaver Dam, 2 days.
Oh, okay.
I literally have
that's
it
right.
Mm, I don't like that
And
place.
then next week,
I don't think any of us do.
Huset's
Yeah.
for 3 days.
It's
Beaver
understandable.
Dam's not terrible.
Yeah. Well,
4 days.
it's for other reasons.
We've got other reasons why we
It's
don't
for
like
other
it.
reasons. I mean,
Anyway,
Shit can happen. Knoxville's killed some people, but we
we still love that place. I know. It's just.
yeah,
I
we
know.
we
We're not gonna talk
It's-
about it.
It's hard for me just because
Mhm.
of Jason. But
Yeah, of
anyway,
course.
okay.
We-
No more dark clouds.
No more
Onward.
dark clouds.
do we want to talk about how soft the XR late model guys are?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the heck, man?
Boo.
They show up to
Boo.
run Belleville the half mile, and then after night one,
They want to go.
they were like, "Oh no, let's go run the quarter
quarter
mile
mile
instead."
instead.
Anyway,
I just love that guy roasted the series. He's like, if I
Yeah.
wanted to run a quarter mile, I would have went somewhere else.
anyway.
That's all right.
All right. Okay.
So-
So speaking of Knoxville, yeah, the trucks weren't there this weekend. They're there this
They're
weekend.
there
We're all
this weekend.
idiots.
We are all idiots. Yes. Dev said it. We all agreed. So yes.
Well,
Dev
off.
spreads misinformation.
I was
Yes.
off 1 week.
Off 1 week. That's okay.
Okay. So, but
So-
yes. So Tyler Carpenter is in a niece truck.
Hopefully he wears
Dylan
boot shoes.
Westbrook.
Dylan Westbrook.
Dylan
Really?
Westbrook's in a truck. Yeah, he's driving for Jordan Anderson. He'll be in a 3 truck.
Buddy
Um,
Kofoid's
Town
in
Light.
one.
Buddy
Kofoid's-
Kofoid's in a truck.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it Kuhn's truck or some shit? Like Kuhn sponsored?
No,
or
it's
something?
it's Kyle Busch. It's
Kyle
Toyota
Busch.
sponsored.
Okay, Toyota sponsored. Okay.
So it's a KBM truck.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be the 51 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
It is.
But,
yeah, he'll be there.
And then the regular NASCAR.
And the
guys.
regular NASCAR truck guys, but I mean, I don't know.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it just because
Yeah,
there's actually
I'll watch it just because it'll be. I mean, I'll be entertained by it. But
see Tyler Carpenter actually send it in the dude's shoes.
dude, I want to see him be a menace. I really want to see that.
He's already a menace. Just continue to be a menace.
But I want to see him be. But I want to see him be a menace on like a really national. Like, scale.
on national TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Anyway, okay. So other NASCAR news. Danny Suarez.
Finally,
Daniel.
good
Yes,
for
I'm happy.
Daniel.
Yes,
Finally,
yes, I like Danny Suarez. Trackhouse,
Little
they're
road
really
course
good.
win.
Yes. So Trackhouse, they're legit.
They
all
are
confirmed.
legit. Can confirm.
This is their.
Okay.
Is this their first season?
Yeah,
It's their second
second
season because they had Daniel Suarez last year, but they bought Chip Ganassi Racing. So essentially, Trackhouse and Chip Ganassi merged, and now Chip Ganassi's not out of it. So all Trackhouse's stuff is in the old Chip Ganassi building in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So that's 2 wins for Chastain, and now that's a win for Danny Suarez. So
well,
yes,
yeah,
good for
Trackhouse.
good for Trackhouse. Good for Justin Marks, former co-owner of Larson Marks.
Larson Marks
good
Racing.
guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
yes, Justin Marks. Anytime I listen to Justin Marks speak, I feel like I can go start a business and be successful.
dude, that is an
he's-
inspiring, man.
Yes.
Uh,
So anyway,
hold on, wait. Speaking of Larson Marks Racing, it brought back so many memories seeing Shane Stewart in that the 2 car whenever you sent that video
car.
from Knoxville, whatever they had that giant wreck going into one. Like,
Oh God.
you remember the one where Donnie won? I think you sent it in the group chat and I watched it. I was like,
because on Saturday they had a big wreck in the
Yeah,
heat,
yeah.
and we had a whole conversation about it. Yeah.
yes, we did. But
Okay,
anyways,
say here.
Turn 1 is atrocious.
yes, they
Yeah,
had
say,
they had the
we'll
one during the
throw
fake
in-
nationals.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll throw in all those examples. So I'll
Yes,
write that down.
they had that one during the fake nationals where it was going into one. I think I can't remember who all was in it. McFadden in the 9 car, Donnie, bunch of guys going into one, and they all tried to go visit Casey's a little bit too early that night.
They were going to Dingus too early.
Yeah, they tried to go to Dingus a little too early that night.
And then you had that one back in.
The 80s or something.
Yeah, and that guy landed next to the skate pit.
yeah, he did. Hey, everyone walked away, so all good.
All good.
Oh,
Anyway, so back to the NASCARs.
back to NASCAR. Yes, let's keep it pavement.
So it's a week off, and then they go to Nashville.
No.
Nashville.
For the Ally 400.
400. Hopefully I can actually catch some NASCAR this week and next week. So
It's on. Well, they're not racing this week.
or next week. Excuse
The
me.
Cup cars aren't. Yeah. Well, the Cup cars aren't racing this week, but the trucks
But the
are.
trucks are.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
there's your NASCAR news.
Uh,
Kyle Larson lost a wheel and he lost his crew chief, but he's in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, let's segue into some more asphalt racing. F1. They just ran Baku.
Who won?
It would be Verstappen. With
Oh,
Perez.
okay.
The Perez
And
at 2.
Checo,
Yeah, Checo, and then I think Lewis or was it?
Russell,
Oh, George. George rounded out the podium, but
Mr. Consistency.
dude, he's consistent. Double D.
Mr. Guy who actually deserves to be in a Mercedes.
Agreed. Double DNF for Ferrari though. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's.
That's,
Good.
That probably
That's
killed
tough.
their constructors points race right there.
Mhm.
No, like they could still make a push, but they kind of have to have a lot.
Go
You
their
gotta
way.
have a lot go right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we told whenever you first started watching Hunter, it's better to have some bad luck at the first 2 or 3 races and then just be consistent throughout the rest of it, than to be really strong and then trip over your own feet during the middle of the year.
Well,
That's the Ferrari special. They trip over their own feet halfway through the year.
we saw that with Red Bull how they had the double DNF or whatever at the beginning of the season or one
Mhm.
after another, and then they've just been
They've been on a tear ever
They've been
since.
both drivers have been on the podium, I think, every race after that or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Nick,
Checo got some
it
wins.
wasn't, or not just double Ferrari DNF, but I think there was only 2 Ferrari power plants that finished the race in
Yeah,
Baku,
because
and none of them got points.
was it Gasly's the only one that finished, mate? Isn't it, or was it Sonoda?
No,
Or no, Ferrari. I'm thinking of Red Bull. Excuse me. Sorry.
there would have been
I was
the
gonna say,
Alfa
does AlphaTauri
Romeos.
still run Ferraris?
Alfa Romeos.
Alfa,
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Alfa Romeo
Alfa Romeo,
does.
Alfa
Valtteri
Romeo and
and
Haas.
But
Run the
wait,
Ferraris.
so I'm assuming Gran Yu, he DNF'd, right?
Yeah,
I feel like he's
they
DNF'd
told him to
every time.
park it like a couple laps after Leclerc.
I forgot Ganyu existed.
I don't know. I mean, I don't understand why is this happening? Is it just parts failures, or is that common, or
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
Ferrari.
it's Ferrari?
I don't know. It just looks really bad because 4 out of the 6 motors they had on the track didn't finish.
Yeah, and then their 2 main guys didn't finish.
A little
I
bad
think
image.
Magnussen and
Magnussen DNF'd.
Leclerc's were probably similar issues. I think they said Sainz was hydraulic related, and I don't know what Grand Muse was at all. They didn't really say.
Speaking of like F1 right now though, and it just crossed my mind. I want to say something before I lose it. Sebastian Vettel is fucking nuts. That dude is crazy. By the way, did anyone see him when he tried to go around the outside of I think it was Sonoda maybe or something, and he had to park it in the fucking thing and did like a fucking 360 and then took off?
Didn't stop. Yeah,
Dude, that was so sick. That was crazy. But I mean, Vettel,
He's been trying to find a way to stay relevant. Seb's old. He's not fast anymore. I
know,
wish he
but-
would. I wish he would give it up.
I don't know if it's him or the car though.
because
I think it's a little
he's
bit of
with
both.
Aston, right?
Yeah,
He's
Aston
the only
Martin.
one that gives them a shot at points.
Yeah.
I cannot stand Lance Stroll, dude.
But he'll never not be in that car.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like Sebastian Vettel. He's
That's
funny.
Keith. Lance Stroll is like a Keith Coons kid on double, triple, quadruple steroids.
Yeah,
But
that's about right.
My guy's dad bought an entire Formula One team. That's fuck you money.
That's
yeah,
absolute. That's kind of like
Yeah.
how Mazepin was with fucking Haas. Like
Oh my
Mazepin's
god.
dad dumped all that money and then they kicked him to the curb. That was kind of funny, but
sucks
but-
to suck. How about
Keith
the
could take a lesson from them.
yeah.
But I digress. Anyway.
anyways.
the porpoising issues
I was
going
about.
on?
I had that written down to my work truck. I'm gonna keep pointing that out. The porpoising issue. Did you see? I think it affected Hamilton pretty badly. It took him forever to get out of his car. He was like slow to get out.
He's also like 34.
True.
He probably shouldn't be
Yeah.
going through stuff
Is
like that.
porpoising where like they're just like
Just-
hopping around?
Yeah, the
like-
car's just
Oh, okay.
so it you
Sawyer
talk
hop.
yeah
Yeah. D1 hop. Sawyer
No.
hop.
There will be no Sawyer hop slander in this chat.
they will. So you talk to the drivers and like some of them say yeah we need to get rid of it, and others are like no, it's just a part of it, we are going to learn to deal with it. And now I kind of have a feeling that with Lewis kind of probably could have been selling it a little bit more
He
than
was
I
you
don't
know
know,
this was
man.
something.
Like, I'm sure it hurt a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm sure it did.
But I don't know, man. He literally looked like he was walking off, like he just got hit in the back 27 times with a baseball bat. So,
Yeah, he was struggling for sure. But I mean,
but now I think the FIA is considering setting like certain ride heights straight across the board. So it sucks because it takes the engineering aspects out of it, where everybody like now everybody's
Like,
gonna be literally the same.
yeah, it levels out
Like
the
a
field too much.
General baseline kind of deal.
Yeah.
It levels out the field as far as
Insert
like,
the iRacing too low
Crossweight.
Crossweight too low.
Crossweight too low. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And I was looking it up earlier today. It was like, because I didn't know what porpoising was, honestly, until like I looked it up. And
It sounds like a position.
but I was looking it up, and it was like it did like a side by side of like porpoising and like actual just like bouncing, but it was pretty significant like difference. Like it was bounce was like kind of like this, and then it was like that with like it was like pretty substantial difference as far as like porpoising went, because it was just yeah, I mean it was a major bounce. Like
I'll have to see if I can find that video. Somebody, I think it was one of the Ferraris, how they have like those inside the helmet cams.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
which one you're
It's just
talking
blah, blah,
about.
blah,
I think
blah,
it
blah.
was Leclerc's, and it was
I think I sent it in the group. Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude,
think
like
so.
you can't see anything.
yeah.
We'll
it
put it
was-
here. Hang on.
I'm
Here. I'm making a note. Put that video in there.
Yep.
I'm sure being actually in the seat versus like trying to like see where you're going through a video, I'm sure it's a little bit easier, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it's still very, very difficult.
Oh, I'm 100%. It's. Oh, someone talk. I'm talking about sneeze. Okay, no, we're good.
The Warriors just won.
And the Warriors are the 2022
Yeah.
NBA champions.
Actually won.
Yeah. Hang on.
So they're the NBA champions now.
Yeah,
yes.
sports.
Sports, yay.
Go sports. Yay.
But I
Yeah.
mean, hopefully they get it. Hopefully they get some stuff figured out before Montreal this weekend, because Weston said Montreal is always a pretty good race, or at least it's fun to
I
race
like
on
Mon-
F1.
I like Montreal. Yeah, I like Montreal.
I
And
mean,
it takes a lot for me to like something. So
it really does. So this got to mean
Yeah,
something.
every time we talk about something, you're like, oh, it fucking sucks.
Fucking sucks. Yeah.
well, don't bring up stuff that sucks. I won't say it sucks.
USAC, go.
It sucks.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
We do have to talk about you.
We do got to talk about USAC. Let's finish up on F1. But yeah, they're
No,
at
we
Montreal.
don't.
They're at
I wanna
Montreal
talk
this
about-
week.
USAC.
We're at Montreal this week. I thought it was pretty funny. I guess Lewis Hamilton apparently, as soon as he got off the plane, like went to like some retro game shop and bought a Sega
I
Genesis
saw that
or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was
a
pretty
very,
funny.
That was very wholesome.
I did like that. So I mean, we can shit talk.
It's not
Lewis
going to help you
Hamilton,
this weekend, Lewis, but
we can respect it. We respect that.
Kinda.
I gotta
Anyway.
pull up the video of Checo and Sonoda driving the Zambonis. That was pretty.
Oh.
That was pretty good. That hit
Red
close to
Bull.
home.
The little boys' room. I'll be back.
Yeah, that hit close to home.
very good.
Bye, Renfro, for a minute, but yeah, that hit close to home for me, because it integrated to my favorite things. So, but
I think Red Bull does a very good job with wherever they're going for a race, they tie in with the country or just the town.
well, Red Bull
Like
has
anytime they go to Austin, Daniel Ricciardo was always dressed up as a cowboy.
yeah,
Oh, I mean, he still does that no matter
yeah,
what.
but
yeah,
no,
but like Red Bull, like their suits like had like the whole like cowboy look. It was cool.
that's cool.
But yes, Red Bull does do a really good job like integrating like promotion like wherever they go. Yes.
Red Bull,
Like they were at Miami and they had their car ripping down the beach.
Yeah. And they went like they had the car like go into the Dolphin Stadium too. That was cool.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, so Red Bull, they have their own hockey team in Germany. I think that's where
Makes sense.
they have their own hockey team in Germany, and they like it's literally like HC Red Bull, like, so I mean it's kind of easy for them to to transfer over into hockey from on like the Canadian side
HC
of things.
Hang on, wait a minute.
What? Go ahead.
Can we stop with this shit?
Hold on, let me lower his hand again.
Okay, HC stands for Hockey Club, right?
Yes, HC stands for Hockey Club. Yes.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
but it's Red Bull, or it's Red Bull HC, Red Bull Hockey Club. And it
Renfro's back.
hit pretty close to home whenever I saw Danny Rick and Max Verstappen. They were with the Red Bull hockey
They're
team.
driving Zambonis.
No, that was Checo and Sonoda, but no. Verstappen and Ricciardo,
you sent those pictures.
Verstappen and Ricciardo, they played with they were the captains, like a charity game over for the Red Bull team, and it was pretty funny. And they got into a fight, and who's their Christian Horner, right?
Christian Horner. Yes.
Okay, yes, he
Their
was.
team principal.
Yes, team principal. He was the referee, and it was pretty funny. It was actually a good time,
Nice.
but yeah. So, F1 in Canada.
Formula One.
Formula One in Canada. All right, and then I guess we can go talk about USAC. I guess
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Weston, but it was Buddy rainout week, so
And the start of Eastern Storm now.
start of Eastern Storm now.
Well, Cannon and Jacob Denning got his first USAC midget win,
Mm-hmm. At Rutten Putt too.
and not just like, not as it only really a cool deal for Jacob, but I mean that team isn't very well funded.
Is that Mounts?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mounts Stout or whatever.
Yeah,
I think.
you want to hear a crazy story?
Let's hear it.
They used to be my next door neighbors.
Hot
Who?
damn.
Mounts.
Jay.
Yeah.
J Mounts.
He's super cool dude. Like I've talked to him a couple of times.
Yeah, they used to be my next door neighbor like forever ago.
I think they ended up like 6th in midget week points with Jacob.
Yeah, he had a good run at Lawrenceburg. Like passed a bunch of cars too. I don't remember where he finished. I want to say like top 5, maybe top 4. I don't remember.
And
But,
like he's not full time in anything
no,
except for like the D2 stuff.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well,
hear...
he put together that one Chili Bowl run with Petrie and impressed everyone.
Wait, I was about to say I hadn't heard of him until he came around for Chili Bowl and did pretty good. So
Mm-hmm.
good for him. I mean, Cannon did good, so that makes me happy because
I didn't watch Kokomo, but
I didn't either, unfortunately, but
I just didn't watch anything.
because that was Saturday, I was racing, soccer, all this other stuff. So, but yeah, Cannon. I mean, he's a best graphics car, so shout out Cannon, shout out Dave McDolby. But I don't know if you guys are interested, but him and Dolby say they want to come on the podcast for an interview. So,
well, yeah, I'd be down.
I mean, whatever.
I'll consider it.
What about you, Weston? What'd you say?
I don't care.
Okay, well,
Dolby's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cannon's pretty cool.
yeah.
I actually saw Jace today.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it?
My route's now in like Bixby,
Oh, yeah.
and I was going down Memorial, and there was this truck, and I'm like, I didn't really pay attention. And then like they ripped by me, and I'm like, that's a Donnie Ray sticker, and it was the gold single cab Chevy.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that truck seems really familiar.
Mhm.
And then they pulled off a Memorial, and like they had to make like almost like a 180 turn. So like then they were like coming back
Facing
at
you?
me on the service road. I'm like,
Hey,
that's fucking Jace.
that was Chase. That's funny. Yeah, he yeah. I mean, I think he don't even. Actually, he does race. He races at Port still, but great family. That's. I give credit to that family for me even knowing any of these guys right here because they're the ones that got my dad back into racing, and then my dad started bringing me around the track some more, and then I started meeting everybody. So yeah, shout out to the McIntosh family for giving my dad the opportunity to race again and getting me in touch with these guys.
They're the ones that you want on your side for sure.
100%. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's always cool.
Dude, Dave Mack was rocking some Yeezys at the Meekin car auction the other day.
Dude, he just
Looking fly as
he gives
hell.
no fucks, dude. He
Shout
just
out
He's a
Dave Mack.
baller.
dude, he is. But no. I was like,
And you know they were, and you know he bought them off StockX too. This ain't no middle of the mall shit.
no, absolutely. But
So, hey,
No,
so
they're not fake.
StockX got busted.
They did get busted
Oh,
though.
yeah,
They
that's
did get
right.
busted. Yeah.
yeah, Weston, eat shit and die.
Oh,
He's fake.
they might be fake. I don't know, but
He's better.
but
not.
no. So I
Damn
have
it.
I have a route that goes to Hitchit every other week. So, and they're always my last stop on the route, and I always end up done with that route early. So I just hang out in the race shop with Dolby, Cannon, whoever's there. It's always a fun time because I get to just BS with them a lot, and that's how we always get to say like, "Oh, dude, when are you gonna have us on for an interview? Like we're ready. Like let's go." So I'm like, whenever I guess. But they've been at midget week, so but.
I was gonna say whenever you guys aren't on the road.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
that's probably more of an off-season thing because
So one, when they're not on the road, and two, when we have our shit together.
yeah,
Yeah,
Well-
yeah. Whenever
We have to have a
whenever
set in
we
stone Monday
actually
night.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
have it set. But no, there's a few people I gotta talk to you guys about it. There's a
Cool.
few people that have asked me about interviews. So, I mean, I'm not even going looking. They're coming to us. That's pretty cool. But
I want to interview Devin Simmons.
all right, go ahead and
Can we get
interview.
him on?
Go ahead and interview Devin Simmons next week on the podcast.
Yeah,
we'll
next week,
we'll get
'cause-
him on next week.
Because we have
Alright.
Eastern Storm to talk about.
Yes, we have Eastern Storm to talk about. So, I don't know what Eastern
If-
Storm is. Go ahead.
Dude, it's actually a pretty sick week of racing for the sprint cars. I think Eastern Storm is one of probably the best ones that they do besides the Indiana Sprint Week. But
Wait, is this the one? Is this up in PA?
Mhm.
yeah, they go to
I've-
PA, and then I think they get to New Jersey,
Jersey.
New York.
I've
Or
seen
just
I've
New
seen the
Jersey.
loud pedal video of this. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Did they
so
go to Port
Brady,
Royal?
Brady won at Grandview the other night.
Which he's got the keys to that place. I mean,
Yeah, had lights
he's
out
lights
there.
out.
He has the lease.
Yeah,
CV won at Bridgeport.
and then they rained
Uh,
out tonight.
Yeah. Williams Grove for the Crown Cars tomorrow.
Ooh, ground
Mm-mm-mm.
cars.
Do they run Port Royal?
That was
Ooh,
tonight.
That's gonna. Oh,
No.
Oh wait.
I thought
Port-
it was.
Port Royal's the 18th.
Ooh,
Sealands
okay.
Grove was tonight.
Okay,
Oh, man.
I'll tune in. I'll
Uh,
tune in for Port Royal.
I'm not a fan of non-wing racing, but I will watch them at Port Royal. That place is
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad, boy.
How is it on iRacing, by the way?
I don't know.
Dude, it's pretty fun.
Is it?
I've low-key been ripping.
Hey, did anybody see the Eastern Storm video of like Grandview with Brady Bacon? Because he won it in like 16, 17, or no, 17, 18. And the pass he did for the lead was literally identical those 2 years.
I haven't seen it.
And then he won it again in like 19 and I think 20. And I won
I
it
don't know if I've seen it or not.
I'll have to try to show you guys. Dude, literally the pass was identical. The only difference is there was no lap car.
Oh.
Hmm.
You have to pull it up for us, but so yeah, Eastern
Yeah.
Storm, and then I want to touch on it because I know we do have a lot of micro fans that do watch.
Oh, the hustle.
The hustles this weekend, DRC's next weekend, so the High Banks hustles this weekend. I mean,
I thought Outlaw National. It was Outlaw Nationals, not DRC.
no, DRC's next weekend. Then there's a week off, and then Outlaw Nationals, which which
Outlaw's
Mm.
not the season ender anymore.
no, but it's also they also ruined it because it's not even Outlaw Nationals anymore because Restrictor's running.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
dude.
dude, I found that out today. I was like, what? Why are you calling it Outlaw Nationals when Restrictor's running? There's no point to that. Just make it a freaking weekly show again.
How much does it pay to win Outlaw Nationals?
Is it 10 or 12?
I don't know, but there's just it
So
pisses-
maybe like 30 cars will show up now.
I don't know. It pisses me off that it's not true Outlaw Nationals anymore. But you're not gonna beat the first, second, third year of Outlaw Nationals anyways, or whatever that was, because at least year 1 and 2, dude, they were bad boy, man. Those were
Bangers.
bangers.
It died when Aaron Lemons got
It's
rid
only
of the
8K
track.
to win.
Oh man,
Are
you're
you
gonna,
kidding
You're
me?
gonna get
Okay.
a shit bad car count too.
Okay,
You're-
so you'll maybe get a full field.
You're probably gonna get
Maybe.
more. You're probably gonna get more restrictors than you are fucking outlaws. Oh my god, whatever. But
Restrictor and non-wing.
huh?
Yeah.
3 classes.
Bro. Oh
Restricted
my
and
God.
non-wing will be support classes for the weekend.
I could have got behind Outlaw and Non-Wing.
Just
But
to make it
not-
outlaw non-wing.
Yeah,
Just make
why-
it an outlaw
Yeah,
non-wing
dude,
show.
you
Just do
bring
that.
one
That
car,
makes
you
more
take
sense
the
to do
wings
that.
off, and you put the wings on. You can run one car. That does not make any sense. And the track is already gonna take rubber anyways. They always does on a 50 lapper. So
And it's a power eye sanctioned event.
oh my,
Oh, so that'll
Oh.
help them.
Well, yeah.
I
that'll help it.
guess, but
So they're about to get 35 cars.
okay, but I mean, dude, first Outlaw Nationals didn't they have prelim nights?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
like a-
every-
it was like
they
a
had enough for
three-night-
They
it was
had
3
enough for
nights,
prelim
yeah.
nights. Like that's so sick. When's the last time you saw it? Saw a micro race with prelim nights?
Probably 2016. Outlaw Nationals.
Yeah.
It- I don't know, because like the big dance and stuff like that, they kind of do a somewhat of a prelim night where if you finish in the top 3 or 4, you don't run the
Well,
next night.
My call is more lock-ins
That's
than
how Outlaw
anything.
Nationals is now. This year, that's the format. They lock 4 in.
Oh, but it's complete shows every night, right?
Well, it's only 2 nights, Friday and Saturday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the
This-
21st and the 22nd. It's
So
2
what?
days
So what
show.
happened to practice Wednesday, run Thursday, Friday, Saturday? What happened to
Yeah.
that format? Why are we going backwards?
Car count,
Because-
probably.
because no one's gonna put 50 grand in an outlaw micro
To run for 8? Yeah. Why can't we bump the fucking payout up?
because it's racing.
I guess I don't know. That
The
aggravates
hustle
me.
will still have fucking 90 cars this weekend.
The hustle,
That's
the
true.
hustle could almost do prelim nights. I mean, if they get their car count just a little bit more up, they could almost do prelim nights.
Well, is 90 cars not enough?
I mean, I don't know. Is it?
You can cut the field in half with 45. What? Knoxville
Sure.
only gets like 70 cars a
Oh,
year.
okay. Well, then yeah.
No, Knoxville gets like 100. I
Okay,
think.
okay. So yeah. Then I wish Hustle would do prelim nights.
Like
then.
90 to 100 cars now.
Yeah.
Just because Knoxville's gotten Knoxville was kind of like on a was kind of like low, and then like it's back up on an upward swing.
It was just funny to me. Like when I first moved down, it was like the Donnie Ray. They were all bragging. They're like, "Oh my God, we have 1,000 cars here tonight. Knoxville Nationals can't even get that." And it's like, okay, buddy. Some of you fuckers here are running one car in four
In 4
fucking
classes.
classes.
Yeah, that's.
And you're gonna
Yeah.
count that as 4 cars. I don't know. It just,
Yeah.
it kind of chapped
Stonks.
my ass because I just moved and I was
Yeah,
like, this place is a fucking joke already.
I mean, bring back Aaron Lemons, but I mean,
I think we should stop this before we get in trouble for just
Well,
crapping
yeah,
on everything.
yeah, probably because my
Yeah,
dad's
Shane's gonna ban us for 2 weeks.
my dad's still got a race, so I don't want to get him in trouble.
I'm not scared of Shane Stewart from banning me from his place.
And we have plenty of videos of him with bannable offenses.
Bannable offenses, yeah. There was one.
Running across Skagit and hitting Carson Macedo.
In the helmet.
In the helmet.
That's so stupid.
And then he got into it with who was it? Brownie in that video in 16, I think. Right
Showed
on
Brownie on the apron.
Yeah, on the apron. Yeah. I'm honestly like.
Okay, we gotta stop.
Anyways, so yeah, so there's micro talk for the week. Unfortunately, Outlaw Nationals is gonna be somewhat of a shit show, which
Can we just
sucks.
never talk about micros again because that made us all sad and mad.
I mean it's hard to not talk about micros. That's the only thing I have around here, but
It's not really that hard to not talk about them. Trust me.
I guess. I mean, but with
What episode are we on?
I think this
This
is
is like-
17
Okay, we've talked about micros once.
twice.
Once.
Once, and it's because that was when Boggs filled in. for
Bogsy, that's
Preston.
right. Okay, so yeah, this is twice, but whatever. I don't know.
Can't stand micros,
I don't
dude.
know. There's a lot of racing going on this weekend, so hopefully we get some good racing. I mean, we got to talk about the hustle next week, so just be ready for that, boys. We have to because it's actually a decent race.
We'll tell you who won, and that's it.
Shout out to Kyler Shaw. He's now promoting races now.
Is he really?
Fast Four, yeah.
Fast
Yeah,
Four
it's
Media.
Fast four promotions.
Fast
Yeah.
Four Promotions.
Kyler.
now. Shout out
Yeah.
Kyler. I like
That
Kyler.
was pretty cool. What made me think of that is he's not doing the hustle this year. Dirt Vision's doing
Dirt
it.
Vision is
Really?
Oh damn! I could actually watch.
I can actually
then.
watch it too. Yeah.
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 Anyway.
So,
we should get Kyler on here for an interview, just for some
yeah.
as a production
Yeah.
side
I
of
can-
things. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I can message him.
We should
Yeah,
definitely
he would.
get him on here. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Anyway.
But yeah. Anyways, so we're
Let's get
we're-
Shane Stewart on the pod.
We probably could get Shane Stewart on the podcast if we really wanted to.
That's okay. I mean, nothing against Shane. It's just, I don't know. First question I got: Why'd you try to kill my mom at Devil's Bowl?
Oh God. Okay, we gotta
Oh,
stop.
we gotta
This is
stop. Yeah, we're rambling. We're off
We're
track.
done.
We're-
We're done. Yeah, we gotta stop.
Well, yeah. So we'll be back next week with hopefully a lot more, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the episodes we're putting out. Hopefully I can get some actual GoPro footage up here relatively soon. I'm not going to the hustle this year, unfortunately, because vacation time didn't allow it, and gas prices are through the absolute roof. So
You're not gonna miss much.
Not really gonna miss much, but I did like the hustle. It was actually a fun time last year. Until they tried to rain it out, but yeah.
You're
So
gonna
Get the helicopter out.
I say you're gonna miss that joke of an effort of drying the track with a helicopter.
I think that's all for clout, personally, but I don't think it's doing much. But anyways, boys, you got anything to add before we call it a night?
Are we done here?
I think I'm good.
I think we're done here. So unless we manage to get canceled off this episode, we'll see you next week, guys. For me, Dev, Weston, Renfro, take it easy, and boys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Peace.